Do you want to make that motion?
No, I still don't have a problem. The 9 years old is fine,
Right.
but I still think you shouldn't be dropping any kids off that can't swim.
Right.
So I'll make the motion. I'll make the motion that children 9 and under must be accompanied by an adult, and in addition, any children left need to be able to swim the width of the pool.
So, and just so I understand, a 9-year-old that's being dropped off must demonstrate the ability to swim across the pool and above. Okay.
Do I have a second for that motion? Without a second, that motion will die. Do I have any other motions? I guess the babysitting service will continue then. Number 9, consideration of possible action to approve claims totaling $8,977.80 from White's Ace Hardware related to projects of the group work camps. If approved, the claims will be paid from the Home Grant Fund and will be offset by a $5,000 donation from Canadian Valley Electric made via the Seminole Community Foundation.
Move for approval.
Second.
Roll call, please, Jay.
Bill Watland,
Yes.
Chris Anson,
Yes.
Dee Patterson,
Yes.
Gary Houck,
Yes.
Terry Thomason.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Number 10, ordinances. Consideration and possible action to approve ordinance number 1101, an ordinance rezoning a 9.2 acre tract in the northwest corner of Magnolia Park from F1 floodplain to R3 multifamily dwelling. Which part exactly is that?
That's our new Reynolds Center.
Okay.
We're taking it out of a zoning, which is zoned floodplain. We've done the survey, the site survey to take it out of the floodplain, and now rather than putting a new wellness center in a floodplain zoning qualification, we're asking you to change this over.
Do I have a motion?
I thought that was on the northeast corner.
It technically is.
No, it's the northwest corner. No, it's the northeast
No, it's
corner.
northeast. Northwest of the softball complex.
Yeah, it's the northeast corner.
Change.
I move that we change it to the northeast corner and approve it.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please, Jay.
Bill Watland,
Yes.
Chris Anson,
Yes.
Dee Patterson,
Yes.
Gary Houck,
Yes.
Terry Thomason.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Number 11, consideration and possible action to approve ordinance number 1102, an ordinance amending sections 6120 and 6128 of the Seminole Code of Ordinances.
These two ordinances, it was brought to my attention by the court staff that the state law had changed. All we're doing here is bringing our two ordinances into conformance with the state law. The first one's verbatim out of the statute, and the second one just raises our court costs from $25 to $30.
Move to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please, Jay.
Bill Watland,
Yes.
Chris Anson,
Yes.
Dee Patterson,
Yes.
Gary Houck,
Yes.
Terry Thomason.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under reports, city manager, the discussion of the Daily Oklahoma article regarding utility bills for ambulance services.
That's just, that article's in there
Is
just
in
for
there.
your
Benefit?
edification, so it basically tells you what the situation is around Oklahoma, that many communities, even in urban areas, are having difficulty paying for the service now, and they're, for the most part, the urban areas are dealing with it through utility bills. Rural areas aren't quite sure what to do because, frankly, utility bills kind of pass the expense to fewer individuals that are being served. And in our case, I don't know exactly how many square miles we cover, but it's probably in the, I don't know, Ed Flemings isn't even here, but I think we're probably in the neighborhood of probably at least 60 square miles that we cover. And what we would be doing if we pass it on a utility cost is putting it on individuals that basically live in 4 square miles of a 60-plus mile area that we cover ambulance service. So we're trying to come up with ways to help with the expenses on the Medicus side. We know we cannot continue to go the direction that we're going, but we're going to come up with some solutions. So watch for that in the very near future.
Any other reports or discussions?
Yes, sir. I just want to, again, just say that Chris Heathcott, the loss of Chris is a devastating blow for us. I think everyone was in agreement that our code enforcement had stepped up and things were becoming noticeably better. He will be missed, not just for his work that he did for us, but just the way that he kind of lightened the mood around the city offices. So we'll miss Chris. And right now we're all kind of in a grieving mode. The mood around City Hall is somber, especially as close as these events are happening to each other. It just we're having trouble catching our breaths, but eventually we will be back up and fresh again. I hope that the council and the citizens will be a little patient with us as we try to get dust ourselves off and get back on our feet in relation to code enforcement on tall weeds and grass. We're working through how exactly that might happen right now. I want to congratulate our chamber people here on a job well done with the 4th of July Festival. It was excellent. You guys did great work. Every one of the people that volunteered, we're grateful to you as a community for putting on the deal, and congratulations. It came off very, very well. Brad Carter and his work with the group work camp, that was every time we get this, first of all, I want to thank the city council for doing this. It could not happen without you guys blessing it. The money that we use to buy materials with comes from your allocation to this project. And we saw it the first time, we saw it again the second time, and I'm telling you, it just gives a facelift and a sparkle to our community. And once we get our other code enforcement issues down pat, I really think you're going to see a noticeable change in our appearance. Thank you. We continue to chase the stimulus money. So far, we've been somewhat successful. We'll be meeting with Rural Development on Thursday to find out more, see if we're in line for more funds from Rural Development. And we hope to be giving you further good news in the months to come on the stimulus money. On another note, we received our sales tax figures today for the month of July. This is a July receipt. We were down $50,000 again this month, which is, and that's down from the 2008-2009 sales tax receipts were $434,000. This month for 2009-2010 budget year was $382,000. So we continue to see a downward or a reduced sales tax level. The city staff is extremely aware of this, and this is our very first month of our new budget year. Our budget, of course, was basically made on the income that we received throughout the 2008-2009 budget year.